the Christmas holiday that's coming up.
Right.
Do you celebrate Christmas?
Actually, I was just waiting. Well, I feel like I still was crazy about it. Just recently this year, it kind of like all unfolded, and I had to recognize myself. Either I'm going to do what the Lord says, or I'm going to stay with the Lord. And I decided.
So, you know Christmas is bad. How do you know that? Like, where do you learn it from? If you don't mind me asking.
It's a man-made holiday. It's traditional. It's something that man created.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Where do you get that from? Yeah, did you see it on the internet or?
I did a little research.
Okay, all
Trying to
praise.
find out what was.
All right, let's read this real quick.
It's the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 16.
Bring it out.
Thus, in process of time.
So it said, hold on, read the verse before that.
Verse 15. For a father afflicted with untimely mourning, when he have made an image of his child.
So when our children die or our grandmama die, they want to put their pictures up over the wall with crosses. They want to put their urn on the table, and every time their birthday come around, they want to put his favorite shirt on the urn. Read that again.
For a father afflicted with untimely mourning.
So that untimely mourning meaning he's getting afflicted because that son is gonna die, whether it's sickness, plagues, or whatever. Read on.
When he hath made an image of his child.
So he made this image of his child. Read.
Soon taken away.
That means he died. Read on.
Now honored him as a god.
Now he did what?
Honored him as a god.
Guess how we do that today? When the birthdays come up, when Christmas come up, you honoring somebody as a god.
Bring it out.
Because the Lord said, the soldier said in Jeremiah time, we don't supposed to be doing the ways of the heathen.
Right.
You understand? So now, go ahead. What's your question?
Birthday part.
Mm-hmm.
We don't supposed to celebrate our birthday.
Yeah, we'll get that for you. No, you don't supposed to celebrate your birthday.
I never celebrated my birthday, and I was just wondering why people celebrate their birthday. I just never had that.
Hey, we're going to answer all your questions, sister. Thus said the Lord. Read it again.
When he hath made an image of his child soon taken away, now honored him as a god.
Why? By they putting their children above the Most High God law. He told us not to do that because that actual December 25th, it was Nimrod's birthday.
Bring it out.
He's a pagan god called Nimrod. We're going to read to you about him in a minute out of this. I know this might look like a little scary book, right? Huh? Okay. So you know his son, Tammuz, and his wife? Huh?
I know the story.
Yeah. Okay. We just going to get it out here just for edification purpose, just in case nobody don't know.
Bring it out.
So finish that up.
Which now honored him as a god, which was then a dead man, and delivered to those that were under him ceremonies and sacrifices.
So now that dead man became holidays. That's what we call ceremonies and sacrifices. Now it became holidays, festivals, cakes, hats, little square, little cone hats. Now it became a festival to them. Why? Because he put that picture up and it said, look, every year we need to do this for Uncle Tyrone.
Right.
That was Uncle Tyrone. You remember we used to drink beer with us. He used to eat the ham hocks with us and everything. So on that day, let's just do the same thing he would have did. So now it became a ceremony. That's what ceremony means. Like the same stuff happened over and over.
Bring it out.
Don't Christmas happen over and over? Okay, read on.
Thus, in process of time, an ungodly custom.
What?
An ungodly custom.
Because God said you shouldn't have no other gods before me.
Right.
How do you make your children above the Most High God? I'm saying how? You put it before him, right? So by you giving presents on December 25th, are you putting another God before the Lord? All praise. I'm glad you understand that.
An ungodly custom grown strong.
It what?
Grown strong.
It said in the process of time, this custom grown strong.
Right.
See, when you read this book right here, the Wisdom of Solomon, it goes into idolatry. But we're reading about how a man worshiped his son more than everybody.
Right.
And that's just like when they conquered us. They brought us over here in America. They whitewashed Christ.
Right.
Because Christ is a black man.
Right.
So they had the power to make their image go all around the world.
That's right. That's right.
That's Satan right there. When he said in the book of Job, it said Satan was going to rule this whole world.
Right.
Until Christ come back. Read on.
Was kept as a law.
It was kept as a what?
As a law.
So that means the 1st of December. You got our people out here already putting their Christmas trees up, putting their Christmas lights up. After Black Friday, they done spent all their money giving back to the so-called white man.
Right.
That's what's going on. You gotta look at what our people do.
Right.
And then when we get killed in the street, didn't a brother just die here a couple of weeks ago? Right. So here's the thing: he just died. Then Thanksgiving came back around. Now they back in the church learning white man philosophies.
Right.
So now you got your Thanksgiving, which you celebrate the murder of your brothers, the Native Americans, right here.
Right. Bring it out.
They are part of the 12 tribes too.
That's right.
They was in slavery before we was.
Right.
That what nobody's not gonna tell our people. The Native Americans was in slavery. So now you got Black Friday coming. Our people spending all their money and giving it right back to white folks.
Bring it out.
Instead of putting it in there. You said you don't, sister?
Not me.
All praise. Hey, y'all come over here and learn your history. All right, hey, we'll be here. Come learn your history. That's the thing that we out here to tell our people. Here's the thing though. You see these brothers in purple? We know what our people need.
That's right.
We know the solution.
Right.
And we are about action because God said He's a God with action. Your actions are weighed.
Right.
Read on.
Thus, in process of time, an ungodly custom grown strong was kept as a law. And graven images.
And what?
And graven images.
And what?
And graven images strong. Graven images were worshipped by the commandments of kings.
By the commandments of kings. Who the kings on this earth? It's supposed to be us.
Bring it out.
But we at the bottom right now. So who the kings on this earth? You said that white people.
That's right. Bring it out.
Now it said these particular people, they make idols.
Right.
And we the only people that worship them more than they do. We love white Jesus on December 25th.
Bring it out.
With a fat white man coming out of the sky.
Right.
Is that really? You might see it. But no, I'm saying you might know that it's wrong, but these brothers over here, they know that it's the right. They think it's the right thing to do.
Right.
Why? Because they don't. In reality, they do not know how to control their families.
Right.
What I mean is, you got your little son. He waiting on December 25th to come, and you don't even know how to tell him it's payment. Because once you telling him that, how you gonna act? He gonna start crying.
Bring it out.
He gonna start. He probably go outside and do all kind of crazy stuff.
Right. Right.
Why? Because the god Tammuz and Nimrod. This book is called Antichrist 666. Why do we have books like this? To edify our people.
That's right.
This is what white people know.
Bring it out.
All these evil books, people they scared to pick up and read. They actually have the truth in it.
Bring it out.
Read page 27. I think it's page 27. Let me see. Yeah, page 27. And we out here to show our people December 25th, y'all worshiping another God.
That's right.
Jesus was not born on December 25th.
Right.
It's time for us to come out of the lies. That's why the prophets are out here every Saturday. We're gonna give you thus said the Lord.
That's right.
Read right there.
This book, The Antichrist 666, by William Josiah Sutton.
Read on.
Page 27. In the Babylonian and Assyrian legend,
Because Nimrod was king of the Babylonians when you read in Genesis.
Right.
Read on.
Nimrod died in his prime, leaving a queen named Semiramis.
So Semiramis was his mama. Why does it say queen? Because that's what Egyptians do.
Right.
They marry their mamas. They marry each other. They marry dogs. Yes, that's what they do. That's what they. Hold on, let's prove it. Finish that out. Finish that out.
At his death, Nimrod, according to legend, became immortal.
He became what?
Immortal. And his spirit flew up to the sun.
So Nimrod, acclaimed spirit, went to the sun. That's called Sunday worship.
Bring it out.
All people think Sunday is church day.
Right.
Read on.
And took possession of it. Hence, he became Bel-Shammai, Lord of heaven.
So this Nimrod, which he, like I said, he was a so-called black African. He became what? Read that part again.
He became Bel-Shammai, Lord of heaven.
Read on.
After Nimrod had died and became the sun god.
Came what?
The sun god.
Came what?
The sun god.
Bring it out.
Sunday worship. That's where they get it from, because guess what? The Lord said he's the Lord of the Sabbath day.
That's right.
Not Sunday. You look on your smartphone now. You got an encyclopedia on your phone? Look up the first day of the week. White people know that it's Sunday.
Bring it out.
So Ramesses, read on.
His queen.
His what?
His queen
Also his mama, read on.
became pregnant.
Became what?
Pregnant.
So how can she become pregnant when he went up to the sun and died? What is that called today? What do Christianity call that? In churches? Immaculate, what is it, conception?
Yeah.
Where it said Jesus came down and just all of a sudden appeared in Mary's stomach. That's what white folks said. We just reading about, this is where they get it from. Read it again.
Ramesses, his queen, became pregnant.
So she became pregnant when he was supposed to be up there in the sun god. This the December 25th we celebrate now. It's not the birth of Christ.
Bring it out.
Put it like this. When you read in Revelation, Christ is a black man, right?
That's right.
So why do they got white Jesus with a little baby to my mother Mary, and he always a baby? He ain't never no grown up.
Right.
He always a baby.
That's right. Bring it
I know,
out.
hey brother, I know y'all seen Mother Mary and Jesus, right?
Bring it out.
Is he a grown man or what? He a what? You know what I'm talking about with Mother Mary and Jesus?
Jesus is Jewish.
He's Jewish. No, he's a Jew. Jewish
right.
is what white folks say. Exactly. You a Hebrew. You're an Israelite.
I'm an African.
We're gonna get to you on that. We're gonna see. Don't go nowhere, brother. Don't go nowhere. Cause you know he ain't African. Cause what part of Africa you from? He can't explain it. Read on.
She claimed to be a virgin.
See what?
She claimed to be a virgin.
That was white Mother Mary is, right? She claimed to be a virgin, but in the scripture it said Christ came through seed,
Bring it
sperm.
out.
He
That's
came through
right.
sperm.
That's right.
So where do we get this from? We're reading about Nimrod and his devilish man wife.
Bring it out.
I mean woman wife. Read on.
Might as well.
And after Nimrod's death, according to legend, begot a child by Nimrod's spirit.
Wait. It said that Sir Ramesses begot a child by his spirit.
Bring it out.
That's modern day Christianity right there.
Right.
Immaculate Conception lie. What are we reading? This is way before white folks.
That's right.
Read.
Begot a child by Nimrod's spirit coming down on her from the sun.
So that sounds like all kind of witchcraft there. Who does that today though? Christianity.
Right.
They said that Mary is and Jesus came down in Mary's stomach and Joseph ain't have sex with her.
Right.
Look. Here's the thing though. What we living in is spiritual Babylon. America does the same thing that Babylon did.
Right.
We're gonna prove it. Read on.
She proclaimed to her subjects,
Her lion said proclaim. Read on.
that her husband's spirit entered into her womb through a sunbeam.
What is that called today? Immaculate Conception.
Right.
Read on.
And begot the legendary god-child Tammuz. He was born.
Hold on. He was what?
He was born.
He was what?
He was born
When?
December 25th.
Bring it out.
That's not that's when Tammuz was born, not Jesus the Christ.
Bring it
So when you
out.
celebrate December 25th, you are celebrating a pagan god.
That's right.
That's not the God of the Bible. Jesus Christ was a black man from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
Give me Revelation 1, 11 to 18. I'm gonna bring you back up, soldier.
Bring it up.
Because the Bible gonna prove all things.
Right.
Now, when we just read out of that was a Babylonian custom. America does that today.
Right.
And the Lord prophesied that. Read on.
Revelation chapter 11, verse 8.
Bring it out.
And their dead bodies.
So he said the Israelites dead because they don't know who they are. They think they African American. They think they Afro American.
Right.
Well, we are the chosen people of God. Read on.
And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which is spiritually.
What is what?
Which is spiritually.
Because that great city is the one you standing on right now. The ground that you walking is spiritually called what?
Called Sodom and Egypt.
Called what?
Sodom and Egypt.
Right.
Why? Because they adopted Egyptian customs.
That's right.
Christmas, just like the soldier was reading. Go back to Jeremiah 10.
Bring it up.
That's why the Christmas tree is in here. Who told us Christmas? White folks. They got it from Babylonian god Nimrod.
That's right.
We just read it out of that book, the Antichrist 666. Jeremiah 10 one more time.
Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Because in Jeremiah's time, guess what captivity that was? That was the Babylonian captivity.
That's right.
That we just read it out of that book. That's what they was doing. On December 25th, they started celebrating Nimrod's son Tammuz's birthday.
Right.
Read.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
So the Lord said, don't be dismayed at the signs of heaven, because the Babylonians, they worship the stars. They worship the moon. Read on.
For the heathen,
For the who?
For the heathen
Read on.
are dismayed at them.
Read on.
For the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest.
Because that tree is right now, what is the evergreen tree, right?
Right.
Back then it was the palm tree. They just America just evolved it, because we just read in Revelation that it's spiritually Sodom.
Right.
Spiritually Sodom in Egypt, meaning that they adopted a custom. That's why you look on the back of your dollar, they got a pyramid on there.
That's right.
The Egyptian pyramid. They do all the customs that this pagan god Tammuz. They do all that.
Right.
That's where Christmas comes from. Read on.
The work of the hands of the workmen. The work of the hands of the workmen with the axe. They deck it with silver and with gold.
In Babylon, now they put them same silver and gold thousands of years ago on that tree.
Right.
What we do on December 25th? Hey, brothers, what we do on December 25th? Don't we put them gold, all kind of ornaments on Christmas tree?
Bring it out.
But what do our people do? They do that, right? What we read is that's not the birthday of Christ. That's of a pagan god. Read on.
They deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not.
So I'm gonna let the soldier come back up, but I just wanted you to get more insight on it, because it's not just for you, it's for all these brothers out here. You know what I'm saying? All right, all praise.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.